Duck's a forehead. I'm not a forehead.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna get the Twitch stream up so I can watch the chat.
Yeah.
Consent ML.
That's the guy that I brought in.
Oh.
Yeah, that was my friend. Alright, we're waiting on one more. Also, my phone is not letting me see the so thank you. Oh, well there you go. Error loading while follow channels. Very good. That would explain it. Really? Look at collect eSports.
Here we go. We got everybody in here.
Apparently it's difficult because it won't let me. Might have to dual screen this. Don't let me watch. Oh, there we go. Thank you. All right. How is it going? Stream.
Live. Oh, the stream just went live. What?
Yeah, I just got it.
Yeah, I just got the notification too. Gotta wait until everybody's ready up.
Just waiting on consent and sweet. Alright, so stream is live. Wait a bit, let people come in. Alright.
We got all the clan tags in here. It's a very beautiful sight to see.
Look at that, looking professional.
It looks very professional. I have everybody readied up here. I think so. Now we're gonna start the match here. Supporter Molon Labe, Molon Labe, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I was told last night. Versus DBX.
Yeah, and on board as well. I'm excited to see. And I mean, if I'm DBX on defense, I'm thinking maybe a thermite for that armory wall kind of thing. Okay, that works
Jackal.
too.
Maybe a target ban for someone.
I feel personally
Envy
attacked.
and Wavy to chat.
I feel personally attacked as a Jackal main, so that hurts.
Whoever this is this Molon Labe banning?
Yeah, they're attacking first, so this is ML attacking.
The Jackal, or not the Jackal ban, the Glass ban. That's a pretty interesting ban.
So both hard breachers are left on the board. I'm actually intrigued by that.
Yeah. Again, Molon Labe taking their time with their bans. There's the Echo off the board.
Okay,
I'm
that's a little more
thinking maybe
standard.
a Mirror coming out.
I don't know, because they're on defense to start, so they might want to eat that mirror. But I wouldn't be surprised.
Smoke?
Oh. Wow. So, I feel extremely targeted as a Jackal smoke main. I feel very
I think they
threatened
target
of my
ban
way.
the wrong people.
Yeah,
Target
maybe.
ban the casters. If Molon Labe versus DBX here, DBX looking to go to customs first. Again, the Mira is on the board, so a lot of utility available. The Mira and both hard breachers on the board for both teams, so that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. True Wavy.
Custom
Can't wait to
supply.
join this league next season. What team is your team? And welcome to the league. Can't wait to have you play with us next season, whenever the season is. I don't know how long it is. I'm just a player. Don't talk to me about the timing of things.
No 6 picks coming out from either team here. And again, also there have been some gentlemen's agreements GA's made. No spawn peaks are allowed, but there are runouts.
Okay. Oh, okay. EXO eSports. All right. Yeah. Welcome to Collective Thursday. How's it going, Reapers?
Whoa,
player. Looks like they're gonna be opening up the hatches upstairs with the Mira and playing a pretty heavy upstairs hold. It's gonna be pretty interesting. Also opening up some of the walls between the sites to maybe hold that A rush. Almost a team kill there.
That was close. Very close.
Opening up some holes in the floor as well. It's an interesting strat coming out from DBX. I feel like we can tell that this is they've worked on this strat and they've gotten ready. And they know they want to go to this site first to try and throw off. It's like, yeah, there's going to be a mirror window in this hallway here.
Yeah, they have a strategy. They have it set. They all knew where to go, where to reinforce, where to place their gadgets. I'm excited to see what other strats they have.
Already getting the jail wall open. As the bandit fails to bandit trick it. Bandit's also kind of in a pinch right here. Crisis up against this wall. I don't know if the two attackers that are here and even know he's here.
Gotta find a way out.
He seems to be keeping it. So Thatcher and Consent gets the first kill onto Crisis. That is the bandit gone. As that person trying to rotate out from jail. And Monkey gets the refrag onto Consent. That is the Sophia dead. Looks like Ben, the Twitch the only one really trying to contest the players playing upstairs. He's gonna use that Twitch drone maybe to pop the mirror, or maybe just go for some intel. Gets the ADS. And now the Jaeger sees that drone and takes that drone out. It's like a gunfight, but Ben, what a shot onto the Jaeger! That mirror window is there, and Monkey gets another one to Swifty. It's a 3v3 now. One player playing in sight, that is the Maestro of Monkey, and as Ben is going to be coming behind the Mira. Does the Mira know he's there? Looks like a gunfight's probably going to be happening soon as Ben has entered in CC, and we'll get the kill onto the Mira. That is the Mira, and all of top floor control is in the hands of Molon Labe. Deathstroke will get a kill on the Sharky, however, as that is the Vigil roaming in Tellers. 2v2 now. Deathcap pushing from into jail cell now, as the Maestro doesn't seem to know he's there. Which might be coming into a gunfight with this Maestro soon. This Maestro is holding the angle. Well, Ben wins the gunfight. 2v1 now, as the Vigil is the last player from the team of DBX, as Thatcher is planting the diffuser. He tries to rotate to push the person planting the diffuser, and that is the Thatcher dead. Deathstroke. Can't go to the defuse now. It's a 1v1 situation. Sees the Twitch. Doesn't get the shots off. And at 50% health, needs to clutch this out for his team. As the marks, they have the intel. Vigil is in, and he gets the kill on to Ben. That is the round in a 1v2 clutch from DBX Deathstroke.
Great play. Well done, Deathstroke. I do have a tiny question on why they only sent Ben to take out the people on top. It worked. Don't get me wrong, it worked, but they only sent one person. If he didn't manage to get it, then they were still stuck up there, and you know, the shots would be able to take out any of those that pushed into the objective. So
yeah, definitely. Looks like we're going to be going to the more traditional side of Army Lockers this time. Still bringing out the Mira of Introvert, and I'm interested where she's going to be putting those mirror windows. Maybe it's on the main Army wall, or maybe inside of Ticket Booth, maybe a mirror window in Fountain. A lot of different mirror spots you can place, but all kind of doing the same thing. Area denial. Swifty is going to go onto the Thermite. I'm kind of curious that they're not going with two hard breachers right now. Maybe trying to go for a little more of a fragging lineup, but I'm surprised on Border, a map with a lot of hard breach available, that they're not using both hard breachers.
I'm quite interested with that switch from the Maestro to the Valkyrie. You know, especially when you're on Armory, being able to take out that thermite charge if nobody's watching onto armory wall. So maybe they have a different idea for the hold on that wall. Like maybe the mirror is going to nitro, or maybe the Valk is with the camera outside. Traditionally, I would have brought a Maestro.
Yeah. I think maybe they saw that that Molon Labe was not bringing the IQ, and that they wanted to trying to get as much information as possible with the Valkyrie having 3 cams instead of just the 2 available from the Maestro. Looks like Molon Labe might be trying to go for a backside take over towards offices. Is that where a majority of their drones were? But actually might look like they're going for a armory lockers take, because that's where Ben is positioning his switch drone, trying to get some of the utility out. Doesn't look like the mirror window is set up, as there also is a cast barricade on that door. I wonder where these mirror windows are set up. Looks like mainly to hold offices. As the Twitch drone gets the first mirror window, and that is also 1 Twitch drone down. Let's see if Twitch has another Twitch drone. Yeah, it does look like Ben has another Twitch drone available to him. Monkey has a cam inside of CCTV as they are pushing in. Oh, what a play from Monkey!
Wow.
Beautiful C4 onto Ben, hops off the cam and gets the C4 kill. That is their Twitch and one of their main fraggers down. What a play from Monkey.
It was a great nitro.
Go outside the door, and kind of having the castle barricade is kind of screwing them over now. He knows the thermite is there. Might be going for a C4 play, but misses the C4 as it gets stuck on the wall. Going for the C4 again. Will he get the double? Only gets 1 onto Swifty, but the Thatcher's also at low HP. Some great pieces of utility coming out from DBX as the Valkyrie looks like he's getting in a gunfight. And that is Sharky dead. Deathcap will get another one onto Crisis as it is 2v4 situation. Thatcher and the Zofia, as Thatcher is going to be droning out any players playing near that A wall. They are pushing alone. It looks like those Consent is trying to take out this player playing downstairs. There's actually 2 players playing downstairs. Maybe the diffuser is down there. As a gunfight comes out, and Zofia wins that onto Monkey. It looks like the Jaeger was also downstairs. Let's say where it is. And yeah, it looks like a gunfight possibly coming between Consent and Deathstroke right now. And Deathstroke turns around at the wrong time, but he is still alive. Somehow gets away. Consent now pushing up the stairs. These two attackers are still pushing separate from each other. I don't know why they're doing this, but Deathcap looks to have control of sight, but Introvert gets the kill onto him. That's Diffuser down in sight. Now it's up to a 1v3 from Consent. He's going to be opening large with some nice long lines of sight into the bomb site. Mirror and the castle playing in sight, while the Jaeger is going for the flank, and it looks like this Jaeger might be getting the kill, as he does get the kill onto the Zofia. A good round from DBX. Some very good pieces of utility used with those 2 C4 plays at the beginning.
The attacking team of Molon, Labe, they didn't capitalize on taking out the roamers like the Valkyrie downstairs. She ended up picking off 2, one with that amazing nitro from underneath, and then taking out another one with her gun inside of the archive area. They need to be a little more cautious, especially with those roamers. They're sort of rushing in, not really knowing what to expect. They need to drone out a little more, but they also need to make sure that they're looking at time to make sure that they have enough to take out those roamers and then attack the site with a comfortable amount of time.
Yeah, and it looks like DBX is now going to be going to a ventilation workshop, bringing the Vigil out again from Deathstroke. There's a scoreboard, Monkey and Deathstroke, the top fraggers for DBX right now, as Molon Labe kind of struggling to get a lot of kills.
Deploying jammer.
Mute, no, Crisis. Is one switch drone down. Is one very important piece of utility.
You know, surprisingly, even on this map, I'm surprised that I haven't seen a come out as the ban for collectibles on this game. And this is a map that I see Caveira get played on quite regularly, so I'm really interested in why that is.
Looks like they might be going for this jail wall. Death cap right now. Just open that up. However, the thing with this push coming onto the jail wall and into the custom is there's no drone supporting it. Yeah, there's just no drone supporting this push right now. They're kind of pushing very separate. Ben is droning out archives. Meanwhile, the Zofia is outside the window. Two of them are pushing detention. It's just the push is very spread out from Molon Labe right now. They seem to have found a player playing upstairs. I think that is a Legion. Yeah, that is the Legion playing in Armory Lockers. The Twitch. Oh, and attached with the wall bang onto Ben. That is the Twitch and their top fragger gone. Crisis will get another kill onto consent. As that looks to be the Zofia that was playing outside main door. Now we have the Thatcher and the Thermite pushing from customs area as Sharky gets the kill onto the Vigil. He just has one more roamer to deal with, and that will be the Legion playing in archives. Introvert though looks to come up the east stairs to try and support the attach and getting rid of this Buck. Looks like the Buck's just holding his own flank for now. He's not worried about trying to kill any of his roamers. It looks like the Vigil's gonna be, the Jaeger, excuse me, is gonna be pushing into the hallway. Gunfight looks to be coming between these two. Oh, a Sharky looks away at the wrong time and he drops into customs. Introvert will have the easy flank if he goes to the hatch now. Might start getting some gunfights. Takes out the Thatcher that is depth capped on. Now it's just the Thermite and the Buck. Thermite getting into a confrontation with Mute right now. As the Mute goes for a C4, doesn't connect onto the Thermite though. Going for the wall bang. None of that connects as the Thermite still at 100 HP. Buck opening the wall is for his teammate, but Sharky cheats back into customs. 18 seconds left, and I don't know if the attackers are going to be doing much, but Sharky gets the kill on a Monkey. That is a good start, as he is, actually looks like he's going for the diffuser now. Gets a kill onto the Mute. It's a 2v2 situation. Molon Labe has control of sight right now, but Introvert gets the first. Thermite gets, oh, doesn't get the first one onto Introvert, as Introvert finishes him off, and that is another round for DBX.
Two things that I noticed during that round with ML, I don't want to say their name, I've butchered it enough, but things I've noticed is that they're taking too long to clear out the roamers. 55 seconds left and they still had a Jaeger upstairs in Long Hall looking to push into CCTV where Buck was. And then with 25 seconds left, I noticed that Thermite for ML still had both of his exothermic charges. Now, maybe it's because the walls on the bathroom side were muted or something, or jammed, but if they weren't, he should have opened it up a little while sooner because he had that control.
Yeah, definitely. DBX looks like they're going to be going back to customs as the Ella from Deathstroke switching out to a Legion. I'm surprised he's not sticking with this Vigil as he has been doing so well with that. I wonder if they're going to use the same strat this time, and I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to change it up, because the last time they won the site, it really only came down to them winning was because of a 1v2 clutch coming out from Deathstroke. they are going to be going for that same hold up in the top floor now. Even reinforcing inside armory lockers coming out from Deathstroke. Or if they're going to be using the same mirrors. It looks like they might be doing that. It looks like they're going to go for the same exact setup that they did in round 1. A touch run from Ben looking to do some work.
It's a win even with a 1v2 clutch. As long as you get that win, you have advantage on that bomb site. So
looks like the mirror window is actually going to be going inside armory lockers. That is a pretty interesting mirror window. That looks onto the balcony where you would normally attack CCTV. Oh, Bandit going for the bandit trick onto the thermite, and that's one of the thermite charge gone. Switch drone will get one of the thermite charges, and it does look like they now know that DBX Crisis is on that wall. Attach will get the first kill on the Swifty. That is a Ying down. I'm not even sure where that happened. Looks like that was outside of CCTV. It is a Consent will get the kill onto Monkey, and Attach gets a kill onto Ben. It is a 3v4 now. DBX looking good in this round to take their 4th round on defense. Lack of drones, I think, coming out from Molon Labe right now. Consent does get a kill onto Crisis, and I'm not sure if the last 3 are in sight. No, actually looks like none of them are in sight. They're just playing in CCTV, trying to play from above. An interesting plan, but it might work. Attackers are pretty spread out right now. Deathcap makes a rotate into the B site, but the diffuser is pushing the other site. It's Sharky. He's not pushing the same site as the rest of his team. Finds the Legion and catches the Legion off guard. Now it's a 3v2 situation. The Jaeger's playing up top. And get the angle onto the thermite. He can't get the angle onto the thermite as he has to drop in the site. Attach would a kill on the Consent. And Attach gets another kill on the Sharky. The bomb is down, however, and it's a 1v2 situation for the Thatcher. Again, we have a clutch situation just for a different team. A little bit of glitching going on. Not sure how that happened as the Jaeger gets a 3rd on the Deathcap. And now is the round for DBX. What a play from Attach. Getting the 3-piece on the Jaeger, I believe it was.
My goodness. That was an amazing play, an amazing retake, especially with both Mira and the Jaeger being upstairs, dropping down on the hatch, taking out Consent of the Zofia, moving over to the Thermite, taking him out, and then once Thatcher pushed in, taking him out and finishing off the clutch.
Yeah, an amazing play from the Jaeger there. Molon Labe. Even with 2 hard breachers available, they're just not getting anything done on attack. And it looks like we're going to be having an Ash being brought out from Ben here, as he's just not getting much done. From the fragger we know he is, he's not using Twitch anymore. He's going to his Ash, saying to his team, I need to be able to get frags. And he's just not getting them right now. Going on to a Cav right now from DBX and Monkey. That is pretty interesting, as it is the first day that Cav is going to be back into competitive play.
I got my whip. I wanted to see some Cav on this map because she is played quite regularly here. So seeing a Cav makes me happy. But Molon Labe really needs to focus on that lone because they didn't bother taking out the Jaeger or the Mira that was upstairs, which ended up costing them the round as the Jaeger got that amazing but doing so with that lone Mira, they need to be efficient because even if they manage to take out all of the rovers, they're always leaving themselves very little time to take out the people in sight and get the plant down.
It looks like a heavy hold again coming out from DBX. And then on the side of Molon Labe, they're just trying to switch it up, trying to see what works, bringing in Nomad and Ash this time. They're trying to get anything going on the attack. Right now, if I'm them, I just need one attacking round. Because then you actually have a little bit of hope on your side for yourself. Because if you go into this half going down 0-6, you're wiped out at that point. You just think nothing can go right for us right now. Vincent is going to be repelling on the sandwich window right now, watching his own run out. Crisis might be getting into a peeking battle with whoever is pushing this. If he has a very tight angle, it's going to be the Ash of Ben. I'm interested to see who wins this. Ash doesn't have the advantage of having the ACOG since she got her ACOG removed. Not sure if the Mew got flashed by that flashbang. Doesn't look like he did. See the Ash. He's just trying to get these shots off onto the Ash. C4 coming out, and that almost kills the thermite of Sharky, but it was just too short. As the wall is open now, and Ben is in the site. I don't think the Mew knows this, however. Sharky gets taken out along with the thermite, and this is just not looking good for Molon Labe. It looks like actually when the Sophia died to a run out. Ben is deep into sight as he is actually behind half wall. Isn't able to land the shot because he has down the Mute. And the castle pushes him. That is attached, getting the kill onto Ben. And the last one from Molon Labe, Death Cap, as he's not watching the correct angles and inches of the kill onto Death Cap. 5-0 right now for DBX. Molon Labe cannot just get anything going.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I mean, that peeking battle with the Mute and the Ash kind of wasted time and maybe distracted the other teammates of the Ash a bit. But getting those runouts and getting those kills and early picks really threw Molon Labe off their game. So Molon Labe needs to figure out a push that will work for them. Maybe taking out CC first and then working their way through offices, even though they have a mirror there. But the push into main wall and into armory lockers hasn't been working as they're down 0-5. So they gotta switch it up somehow.
Yeah, it looks like they are switching up a little bit, going with the Finka this time. Swifty's playing that role of the Finka. I'm not sure why they're going to be going for Finkas. They're not bringing any shields. Maybe they just want to try and get that extra health, maybe. Looks like the same strat coming out from the team of DBXs. They're just going to be opening this wall. Same rotate hole. DBX looking like they're not changing anything up, and I don't blame them. They're up 5-0 for a reason right now. I think it's more of they're just winning the gunfights too. Is he toying with this drone right now? Not sure why Crisis chose not to shoot the drone. Maybe he thought he was playing the new operator Mozzie. Thought he was going to capture that drone. Not sure what Crisis was trying to do there.
Yeah, that was an interesting play on the Mute's part, but more power to you. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Molon Labe, I think, are they going to be taking the same push they are? Death Cap opening the wall. Looks like the thermite is actually going to be droning him in this time, as they are getting a couple of drones going. Ben pushing upstairs by himself. Again, I don't know. The team of Molon Labe are just pushing so spread out right now. And it's not working. I don't know why they're not fixing it. And it might just be they're not realizing what's wrong with their pushes. See Ash going down 50 HP, but he does take out Attach. That is an early lead for Molon Labe, and that might just be what they need. Now Ben has complete control of armory lockers. It looks like the Jaeger, though, is coming upstairs to contest this armory lockers. As doesn't look like they know he's in here. Will he get the kill onto Ash? He does get the kill onto Ash. That is the first. Now it's a 4v4 situation. There is one more player playing up in armory lockers. Consent gets the kill onto Monkey. And the Fink is trying to wallbang Introvert playing inside of Ticket Booth. Introvert will get the kill onto the Finka, and that is armory control back in the defender's favor. Deathstroke has also come up to support the Jaeger up here. A little bit of a glitched animation on the Vigil screen, however. Christ is the only one in sight, and if Molon Labe reads this, they might be able to get a push onto the site. They're going to be droning right now. So it looks like there is the mute. They realize that the mute is playing inside of the site, but I'm not sure if they realize that both the Vigil and the Jaeger are off site. Deathstroke has rotated a bit near back site. Is using what looks like the teller's office. We're still playing above in the armory lockers. I wonder if he's going to use these pre-opened holes to his advantage. Looks like the attackers are actually in the site. So the consent looks like he's in the site. The Thatcher isn't, however, and that's the one who has the diffuser. That's what really matters. Molon Labe needs to get that diffuser down and then be able to hold a post plant. Like he's trying to cross over to get a plant down, but the Jaeger takes down the Thatcher. The Jaeger will be taking out another one from above. Introvert with a 4K this round. Will he be able to get the ace? Thermite, the last one in a 1v2 situation. Looks like he might have to contest the mute here, who, I wonder where the mute is playing. Looks like he's playing near the diffuser. The Jaeger to the last one. He's playing from above. He knows where the diffuser are, and he has the marks. The last player is, but Sharky from Molon Labe gets the 1v2 clutch.
That was a great play by Sharky. Getting those shots, it was an amazing shot onto that mute, and especially that Jaeger that was above, that was holding the bomb. So, great job, ML, and I'm hoping this is an upward swing for them.
Yeah, definitely. The side switch now as Molon Labe will be going onto the defense. I wonder if they can get anything going here on the defensive side. As DBX, they only need 2 more rounds to clean this up until they get the W. Ventilation room workshop going to be the choice. I wonder where these mirror placements are going to go, as there are not many good mirror placements inside of the site that you can use. More of those are used on more like holding the armory lockers defense. So I wonder if they're going to be having a heavy armory hold with the mirror. What do you think?
Sorry, I wasn't listening because I'm looking at all the push back here. Expert, enjoying your casting. We've got Wavy. I mean, you're killing it, man. But would you mind repeating the question? I was just looking at everyone.
Do you think they're gonna hold a more upstairs with this mirror here, or do you think they're gonna put mirror windows in sight?
I'm thinking it might be a 50-50. I'm not sure what their strats are exactly, but I feel like maybe one mirror might get placed on that workshop wall looking in the other objective. And then maybe one upstairs in armory to our offices to hold upstairs. But, I mean,
looks like he might have been going for the cam there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I just threw thermite down as well, so no hard breaching going to be coming out from Deathstroke.
That's an early advantage for ML, so I mean, they'll take it however they can, whether it be a team kill or they get the frag. But they'll take it, especially down 1-5.
It does look like at least one of these mirror windows is downstairs in the server room. Not sure where the other one is. As Swifty puts out a mark for his teammate, he's a player playing inside of bathroom. Also have a castle barricade helping him there. See Jaeger playing inside of passports. Looks at the attackers pushing him from custom. It looks like where the majority of the push is coming in right now, and that is where that other mirror window is going. That is gonna be to help hold the workshop area push. An interesting strat coming out. What do you think of the strat?
I mean,
It's the first kill onto consent.
I mean, I like
the
the hold, but it's a 4-4 right now, so it's a little early to tell. But it's very little health, and Jaeger pushing up gets that kill. The hold makes sense, but they need to win their gunfights if they want to win. So
Not sure how he didn't get the kill on the Thatcher there. Thatcher is extremely low. Around 30 HP. Looks like another gunfight is going to be coming in. The Jaeger gets it down. But the refrag coming out from Monkey on the Buck. It's a 3v3 situation. However, one of the attackers is down. That is Deathstroke. Monkey Crisis and Deathstroke now in a 3v3 situation with a minute left. Looks like 2 of the defenders are on site. The Mirror of Sharky peeking pretty aggressively and does get the kill on the Monkey.
C4 deployed.
Mirror going for a C4 onto the Montang, but it sticks above. The castle is behind the Montang now. He's behind both attackers. Doesn't look like the Buck knows where Deathcap is. Deathcap might become the crucial factor in this round as he might single-handedly get this round win. Oh, will he take the shots though onto this Montagna? He doesn't take the shots onto the Monty. As he now gets the kill, and he's now take the shots, and Deathcap gets the kill on the Deathstroke. And that is the round win for Molon Labe.
Great patience by that castle, especially on that Monty, knowing that he didn't have the right angle to get those shots off to get the down. Even though he had that small angle, I don't think he trusted his accuracy enough to be able to hit those shots every time to knock that Monty down. So he waited for the right time to take out when Monty looked away, peeking towards the Mira, and then looking down the hallway and getting the final kill. So great job by Deathcap. Yeah, that was an all-around good hold.
Yeah, it looks like Molon Labe is going to be going to Armory Locker's archives this time, trying to claw their way back. Do you think this is actually more of DBX being just better than Molon Labe at this point, their lead, or do you think it's actually the defensive flip end? Now do you think Molon Labe is going to pull it back?
I think that this is actually a Molon Labe didn't know how to handle the shots or the roam game of DBX. I think Molon Labe has the strategies and the skill to keep up with DBX, and it especially shows in the standings of Collective, but they didn't know how to handle the roam game and how to manage the clock. So now that they've swapped sides and they've got defense, they have less to worry about, more just holding the angles, making sure that they win their gunfights rather than worrying about the roam game, about the clock, about getting the diffuser down, worrying about traps, etc., etc. So, I mean, it could really go either way, depending on how DBX attacks these next couple of rounds. But, I mean, at the rate it's going, I'm seeing Molon Labe pulling something amazing back.
Interesting mirror window getting placed on by Sharky. Normally you see that mirror window placed as far left as you can. And also with the pulse, opening that up, there are no spawn peaks allowed right now, but there are runouts allowed, so maybe he's prepping that for later. I think there's going to be a heavy downstairs fight between these two teams. In prep phase, we did see a drone downstairs from Crisis, and also we have the IQ Pulse battle that might happen, so a heavy downstairs battle I think there will be to get rid of that Pulse spying down there. And Ben does get the first pick on the Monkey. Ben is extremely lit, but that is a Buck, and that is a lot of soft destruction gone from the team of DBX. Looks like he might get the second kill, and he does. That is Crisis dead. That is a Thermite. A lot of utility gone, as a Capcan trap will get 50% of the actor's health. As a push coming in from CC. Will Ben go to the C4, but the player has moved, so that C4 will miss. IQ now pushing downstairs. Let's see where Ben is rotated to. He is rotated to east stairs, and it looks like he is safe for now as he does get the 2 early picks. A lot of utility gone from the side of DBX. A lot of utility gone as it looks like most of the players are focused around the site right now. It looks like almost all of the players are on the site, except for Ben. He gets his 3rd of the round on a Deathstroke. That is a Nomad gone. Attach finally refrags Ben, but do you think it's a little? Do you think it's a little too late?
I think it's too little too late. Ben's done the damage, getting rid of that Thermite who could get that Armory Locker wall. Ben was so little health as well, where he took out the Buck. And then the Thermite, missing his shots onto Ben. So, too little, too late. Good restrike by the doctor, but should have happened sooner with that Thermite.
both of these players inside CCTV. Looks like the Capcan and the Jaeger are going to be playing on this Armory Lockers mirror window, which will deny the push onto that Armory Lockers wall, as there's no hard breach available. IQ trying to go for some shots onto the Jaeger. Really nothing DBX can do right now, is there's 2 mirror windows blocking their entries, and they just can't get anything going. 40 seconds left. They're gonna have to face this mirror window. Capcan getting some shots. The push coming in, and the bait and switch coming out from Consent. As Introvert looks like he's going to be pushing the other side, as he has to face the mirror window with the mirror on. This is the shots onto the mirror, but finally kills the mirror. The Capcan looks to be rushing in too. All of these players are just running at Introvert, but Swifty gets the kill onto Introvert, and that is the round for Molon Labe, 3-5, and it looks like Molon Labe might actually be coming back in this one.
Great hold. And I mean, the roam game by DBX, or not DBX, sorry, Malone Labe, with Ben down in customs, getting the buck off early, getting the soft destruction gone and vertical play, and then following it up with the hard breacher of the thermite, just takes away almost every single strat that you can think of for attacking, as you need walls open, need hatches destroyed, buck underneath, you know. So great job by Ben, and especially getting that 3rd kill onto Nomad before getting taken up by the Thatcher, and then a great hold with Legion, with the goo mines everywhere, and the Capcan finishing it off.
Yeah, it definitely looks like Ben is going to be 6-picking onto the Vigil. No 6-picks. Oh, actually, there was a 6-pick coming out from DBX from the Sophia to the Twitch of Monkey. The custom, the choice. Looks like custom's been pretty popular so far, and for obvious reasons. They have been doing a pretty good job. Both defending teams have been defending all the sites in general. As right now, there looks like to be a 5-win split going in the favor of the defenders. Monkey kind of being a little reckless with this Twitch run. Also, something from Molon Labe that we are not seeing that DBX was doing on their defenses is there is no mirror to help hold the CCTV ult.
Yeah, they're not bringing the mirror. They have, obviously every single team has a different strat. They're not bringing the mirror. They're bringing the Maestro. They seem to really enjoy their Capcan, and especially getting that little extra damage off to the teams. Maybe instead of the mirror being up there, they'll have a couple Capcans back, Legion mines, to help out the roamers that are up there. But no mirror for them.
Yeah, I wonder if Malone Labe is actually getting any players holding this area. It looks like they're just trying to rely on Ben's fragging ability to keep them holding that Armory Locker's top floor area. And as we saw last round, he definitely has that ability to hold off an entire area just with his gun skill alone.
Yeah, Ben's very good with his gun. Very good accuracy too. Okay, obviously winning them the round, almost single-handedly. I mean, I'd definitely rely on Ben if he was on my team.
And with the run out gets to, that is Introvert and Attached as the IQ and the Thatcher down. Looks like there is the Montang pushing into CCTV. Monkey will get the refrag onto the Capcan of Swifty. Vigil, Ben, maybe go for a run out, but there is a Montang there. Is Montang, not sure what he's doing, repelling down. Looks like will Ben take advantage of this? Doesn't look like he's going to. Are there any more attackers inside of CCTV? No, Crisis is outside of the site right now, in an interesting spot from the Legion, playing on top of the table just to get that goo mine out. It was actually a clever play. Montang pushing in though. Montang is in sight and he sees where the Legion is. He probably has given that call out now, as Crisis is a bit behind him, and Monkey is actually also holding their flank. A Capcan trap though will down Monkeys. That is quite unfortunate for him. Not sure what DBX is gonna try and do. Does look like they're gonna be going for the revive. Does look like Ben is on the flank though. Throwing an impact out. Get a little bit of damage. Deathcap will get the kill. That is the Montang dead, and now it's just a Twitch and the Thermite left in a 2v4 situation. Consent will get another kill as Molon Labe definitely coming back in this. Some great play for them. The last one is the Twitch. And we're not sure where the Twitch is exactly. Looks like he's in the main lobby area. Does get the kill onto Ben. Now a 1v3 situation. One player is at least in sight. That is Deathcap. Consent is by the metal stairs. And Sharky is inside workshop. Monkey pushing close to the site. Pushing close to the breach wall where the Legion of Deathcap is playing. Does look like Deathcap realizes he is over there as he gives a mark to his teammates. Gunfight immediately incoming as they actually trade out, and that is the round in favor of Molon Labe as they have bringing it back. Now it's a 4-5.
Great round by Molon Labe, especially Ben again. You know, Molon Labe, as you said, you know, sort of relying on that fragging ability by Ben, and I mean rightfully so. Running out and getting a two-piece off quickly, and then coming downstairs, getting a flank, putting pressure onto the rest of the team. Great kill onto the Monty by the Legion, and an all-around good hold.
And that is again within the first minute. Ben has gotten 2 kills to really set back the DBX attack. First it was the Thermite Thatcher duo, and then it was the IQ and Thatcher. So some really early picks coming out from Vigil, and the Maestro switching off to the Mirror. An interesting choice as they are going to Ventilation Room Workshop. I would have personally stuck with the Maestro there, but you know, it worked out for them the first time.
Yeah, well, every team has their own strategies, and I mean, you know, I'm sure we were nitpicking DBX for some of their picks, but I'm really interested to see what kind of strats every team makes, so we'll see.
I think also that is part of why they're bringing out the IQ this time, as DBX wants to take out Ben as early as possible. Maybe get a lucky wall bang. As soon as they get a drone to his position, I think they want to try and get they wanted to try and IQ scan him. Again, that is not for a spawn peek, as there are no spawn peeks allowed in this game. The IGLs of both teams have both made gentlemen's agreements not to do anything.
Yeah.
He's opening that armory door. A lot of things open, Ben, as he is presetting a lot of things to get ready.
Liking what I'm seeing, Twitch chat. Looking good. A lot of hype going on. We got DBX fans in here. We got some ML. I mean, great job, everyone. And an amazing game as well. So, thank you for tuning in, and hopefully you continue to enjoy.
Looks like they have droned out the Ben, and they have made that call that he's inside CCTV, but Ben has rotated over to Archives, and he is now playing that the Armory Lockers area and trying to hold down that area. It does look like there's one solo attacker. Actually, not one solo attacker, as there's a couple of players pushing over there. Deathstroke putting a Claymore down to hold the run out that gave them the fatal blow last round. They have droned out the Jaeger inside Customs as Crisis is nearby. Might try and get aggressive on this Jaeger, but that is the hard breaching. He does have Diffuser. I'm not sure if he will try and go for this kill. It looks like Jail's actually reinforced off. Molon Labe learning. And they are actually reinforcing that off. An interesting play for them. Monkey pushing over by Bathroom Teller's area as he's droning out that area. And an interesting kind of a spread out push as we have Deathstroke, Introvert, and Attach trying to take top floor. Well, we have the Thermite of Crisis pushing who knows where at this point, and Monkey pushing over the Teller's Archives. Ben does get the first kill on the IQ, and that is, again, the fragging ability. It looks like we have 2 players, though, pinching him inside the Armory Lockers, one coming through the hallway, and looks like there's also a drone on him. One pushing him from Archives, and a lot of drones coming out on Ben this time. As Deathstroke does get the kill onto Ben, that was at a 4v4, and that is that roaming presence gone. Let's see if there are any more roamers coming out from Molon Labe. It looks like Consent is a little roaming inside of Customs. He hasn't put any of his utility down. I am a bit confused on that, as he still has all 3 ADSs and both of his barbed wire. The attackers, the Sentinel chilling in that one area. Consent does get one onto attach. A nice headshot there. The Zofia opening things up and also holding the flank. Deathcap does get another. And it's a 2v4 situation for DBX to try and crawl their way out of. Crisis. Looks like he can tell that there's a player, the mute, inside of bathroom. Pulls out the C4. Monkey, I wonder what he's going to be doing next as he pushes out near the mirror windows. The mirror goes for the shots on him. He's very lit in the crossfire coming out from Consent. It's now a 4v1 and the last player is the Thermite. Only 7 seconds left. Wonder what he's going to try and do. Misses the shots onto the castle, does end up getting the kill. But the Jaeger from Consent inside Customs, what a play from him. I think that was at least 3 kills. It is now tied up 5-5.
Yeah, that was a 3K from Consent. All 3 coming from him with that light roam in Customs. He ended up sneaking in a bit after they got that vigil upstairs. I don't think they expected another roamer, as recently they've been trusting Ben more and more to do most of the roaming himself. So that light roam with Consent definitely threw them off a bit and got them the round win, tying it up 5-5 after being down 0-5. So the game is back on.
Yeah, and whichever team wins this round will guarantee them a point, as that will guarantee them at least a tie, and then they can try and go for the win in the round 12, as that is guaranteed at this point.
Skinny. Remember back when this game was 5-1? Pepperidge Farm remembers. That's good.
Yeah.
That was good, yeah. I'm really happy about ML coming back. No one really likes to see a 7-0 or a 5-0 or, anything like that. It just doesn't look good, especially for the team that lost. Getting this comeback definitely makes things more interesting for us as the casters, but even more interesting for those watching the stream.
Now I have a question for you. DBX went 5-1 on their defenses. So far, Molon Labe is 4-0 on their defenses. They pointed out that both hard breaches are available, and that would be great for the attackers. But we also noticed that Mirror is available for defenders. Do you think that is why this map has been so defender-based?
Maybe, because Mira definitely has that big impact, as we know. Having that window to look through while attackers can't see, it's just it's an operator that definitely needs to be banned on this map. It's just she's too strong of an operator to leave unbanned, especially with armory lockers. Downstairs in Customs, even as we saw with DBX and Customs, and then even over in Workshop, looking into that other bomb site. So Mira is an operator that I know personally I would have banned, knowing that she has such a big influence on this map. But yeah, I guess these two teams saw differently.
It looks like, as we saw, Swifty has no more drones left for him to pop those mirror windows, and both of the mirror windows are still here. A lot of damage coming on the defenders of Molon Labe, as we have the Thatcher. He is also pretty lit up, though. He looks like he has 1 HP. Crisis will finish one of those off. The Jaeger Consent is dead. It's now a 4v4 situation. Most of the DBX attackers looks like they're pushing CCTV area, but Crisis gets a kill on the Introvert, Attach gets a kill on the Ben. It's now a 3v3 situation. Still the hard breach utility available for Crisis. There's a mirror window standing in his way of pushing offices. It looks like they're going to be going for an offices take. Monkey's slowly creeping up the main stairs. I wonder if he will get a pick here as he sees the player rotating but doesn't have the fast enough reaction time. He's now into sight. He's behind all the defenders. There's one person behind him though. I wonder which defender that is. That looks like it's Deathcap, but he doesn't realize that the Twitch is there. Twitch is just sitting inside of Ticket Booth. might get the kill onto the Valkyrie, but doesn't get the correct angle. The Valkyrie is wide peeking though, and he doesn't take the shots. Finally gets the shots. That is Swifty dead. Gets another kill onto Deathcap. Amazing play from Monkey as he's come behind all the defenders. They now have full armor control, and the last defender is inside the other bomb site. It's Samira and Monkey. What a play for him to get around for the attackers. DBX is now guaranteed at least 1 point in this match.
Great attack, especially for that Twitch pushing in to ticket early. Getting in, taking out the Legion, taking out the Valkyrie. I mean, it was just an all-around great push. Unfortunate that there was a TK in the round, but I mean, they pulled through and got the win, so I mean, I'm happy. It's been a close game, and no matter how this game finishes, yeah. It's been,
and I think we can put a lot of that round on Monkey, is he did a lot of the work. Even though he didn't pop either of the mirror windows, he got to find all the defenders, killed up the Valkyrie playing inside of Archives, and killed the person playing on the main mirror window. That allowed all of his teammates to just run in through the main hallway and run in through the main door and just get the plant down. Looks like they're going to be going back to Army Locker's Archives. So maybe they will have someone watching that. Yeah, Expert, I definitely agree. Monkey might have just saved his team that round.
Yep. And Damage don't lose after all this work. I would hate to see them lose after getting 5 rounds in a row on defense to come back and make this game at least close. I would gladly enjoy a tie in this game because it's been far more entertaining than you know, any of the games that I've played myself with Miracle. So like the scoreboard here, you got Monkey 14, Attach 10, Introvert 11. I mean, there's three players on DBX alone in the double digits, and then you got 2 on Molon Labe that are in the double digits, and 2 that are getting close. I mean, it's just been all around even game, fun game to cast, a fun game to watch. I can guarantee, you know, seeing the tie is it's the only thing that seems fitting for the end of this game.
Definitely, it looks like a little bit of lagging going on from Deathstroke's end, but also the first Ying coming out from DBX's. From both teams, actually. It looks like we were going to have a Ying possibly a couple times, but then the Ying was six picked off though. I'm not sure where this attack is going to be coming from. The Bandit looks like he's going for a little run out, but he's outside of Armory Lockers, and he is destroying the drones that are inside of CCTV. It's like they're going to be blowing something up. Not sure where that is. DBX doing work with his Twitch drone, as this is his only Twitch drone left, it looks like, unless the other one is out doing something. It's like they will be pinching this Jaeger downstairs. The Jaeger probably of Ben, no, is actually of Consent. Going prone, trying to win this gunfight onto the Ying, playing downstairs. Looks like a teammate might be helping him out from above. Looks like that might be the Bandit of Ben. Sees the player but doesn't take the shot as the ACOG from Introvert. Actually, no ACOG at all. Still wins the gunfight though. That is the Bandit dead with a minute 30 left, and they look to be pushing towards offices. The Jaeger taking some shots at someone pushing him inside of Archives. But Monkey will get the kill onto Consent. A 5v3, and the round is looking promising for DBX. They still have to get by this mirror window though, as it actually has been popped. That is very unfortunate for Molon Labe. Looks like most of the team is going to be pushing offices, as we have this Twitch again of Monkey pushing by the main hallway. Looks like there is one defender not paying attention. That is a Mira. Monkey gets the kill onto the Mira. 5v2 now for DBX. Looks like they might be poising to take this round. Deathcap and Swifty, the last 2 defenders inside of Armory Lockers. They won't be getting the B wall open with the Thermite. This interesting reinforcement. Swifty gets one onto Monkey, as now he's in a now Deathcap is in a clutch position.
Of 1v4 and getting the shots off into the objective with a post-plant situation now. 4 defenders to find, 2 laying down in the objective. We got 1 in the hallway A one in offices, holding an angle, taking the shots on to Deathcap, nailing him for a lot of damage, and finally getting the kill as DBX will finish the game off, getting the win 7-5 final. An amazing game. A great job by ML to get at least a couple rounds back. DBX being able to rally back after losing those 5 rounds and coming up with the win. Great job by Monkey with 17 kills especially. And I mean, I can't put down anyone. Great game, everyone all around. Sharky, Deathcap, Swifty, Attach, Introvert, Crisis, everyone just well done. Great game. It was an amazing experience to watch 2 great teams go at it on an amazing map like Border. And yeah, how'd you enjoy the game?
It was a great game to cast. A very close game as well. Trying to figure out who are we getting in here for an interview from DBX. I believe it might be Monkey, as he is their IGL, I believe. We are going to find that out shortly. I believe it is a Monkey, so I'm just going to invite him. Yeah, it is Monkey that will be joining. Welcome, Monkey. Be sure to include your audio.
Yeah, but it is.
A great game coming out from you. A couple things that were pointed out that I want to ask you about. Some pushes you had with Twitch towards the end of the game. We think in a lot of Twitch chat thought that single-handedly won you guys those rounds. What was your thoughts and like what were the comms going on in those situations?
Definitely in this situation was I wanted to make a strong push and I wanted to make an impact, which my team knows that I can do. So I told them, I was like, hey guys, I'm going to just try my best to take over this game, just to see if I can the round, take over the round and see if I can make strong pushes while they're focused on planning, which hopefully and greatly it worked out twice. Got the plant down, got my kills to make sure the round was taken.
Yeah, some great pushes and some great plays coming out from you. Got a 3K in the one round where you hopped into ticket booth. I believe that was round 11. Almost single-handedly win you guys the round there.
Definitely.
And we're also going to be looking at how do you think the defensive attacker favorite split came in? As you guys won 5 rounds on the defense, and they won 4. So how do you think that impacted the game a lot?
That impacted the game a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be very honest. We kind of did sleep on Ben from time to time. Ben did surprise us with that vigil run out. Also, a lot of plays that we did not drone out enough. That's why Ben did get the best of us. Made sure that they got that 4-game win streak pretty much right there on us. But luckily we did push back. Notice what Ben was doing. So as soon as we got into those rounds, we were like, yes, we're gonna push Ben. We're gonna close him out and make sure we can win this game.
Yeah, some great pushes. You guys really coordinated those pushes, especially in the last 2 rounds as well. The 2 rounds you guys happened to take on offense. Did their comeback surprise you at all, or were you kind of getting ready for that because of the defensive nature of that game?
Like I said, yeah, for the first couple rounds, like when we were, I think 5-zip and they started catching up, that's what caught us off guard. Like I said, with the Ben, definitely shout out to Ben and his team. That did great. Yes, they did surprise us a lot, but luckily, like I said, we read their plays, got it, and got the dub.
Good job. I think. You have your 30 seconds of shouting out anyone you would like to now? You can have that.
Yeah. So definitely shout out ML. You guys did a great job. Great game. So thank you guys for an amazing scrim. Definitely shout out to Collective. Thank you guys for watching and cheering for us. Shout out to everybody in the DBX clan. Thank you guys for watching as well. Hopefully we made you proud. Everybody else, if you haven't already, please subscribe. DBX clan on YouTube. Definitely want to shout out my team as well. Thank you guys for doing so much. with the great call outs, great pushes, doing the best you can to make this game an amazing game as it was. We're gonna keep on practicing and hope for the best. But thank you guys for everything, and hope to see everybody else very soon.
Good job to you guys. This has been Duck Guy 19 and Riley. In 15 minutes, don't leave because we have another game. I believe that game will be between Reborn and Centurion. That is in the other conference, so stick around as that game will be live in 15 minutes, and we'll see you all then.